We're super excited about the latest chapter from Disney Lorcana Shimmering Skies.
And the best way to find out what it's like is to actually give it a game.
Let's play then.
Hi, I'm Julian, this is Libby, and together we make up BoxedMeeples. Well, if you've been watching our channel for a while, you will know that we have been massive fans of Lorcana from the very start. I dread to think how much money we've spent on this game. But the newest chapter is out, Shimmering Skies is in the shops now, and we're keen to see how this all plays.
We definitely are, yeah. So we've got 2 of the starter packs here. Julian's insisted that he must have the
I want Wreck-It Ralph. It's one of my favourite Disney films.
Yep, and I'm going to be having the Emerald and Steel section here, and you have Ruby and Amethyst.
Yes, the way this works, we have not seen, look, these are completely sealed. We have not seen any cards in here before, so we are going completely blind. Obviously, we know Lorcana super well, but we're going into this chapter completely blind. With any Lorcana, new chapters mean new booster packs. So we've got a booster pack each.
Yes.
And the way we're going to do this is if we open these booster packs, again, we have no idea what's in these. If any of the cards revealed match our colours we've gone for, then we get to add those to the deck, because in Lorcana you have to have a minimum of 60 of your 2 chosen colours, but you can have more than that. This may throw the kind of carefully curated starter deck slightly out of whack. But
only slightly, because I mean, how many cards are going to come up? So I think it'll be fine.
It could be a case of one of us gets no cards, one of us gets 10 cards. We don't know, we'll see. So if you open the boosters first then.
Okay, sure.
And again, these are entirely new to us. We don't quite know what's in here. There could be something remarkable in here. Who knows?
Got Maui on the front, so that's a good start.
So I have Chef Donald on here.
Oh, you had Chef Donald on the front.
Yes, it's
mine's changed, so. Right. Oh, that's for you then.
Oh, this is a good start.
Oh, one for me. Oh, another for you. This is, yeah, you are doing well. I've got Dopey. Everyone has that. You have Maleficent. Oof, don't know if I want to give you that one. She's going to be mean, isn't she? And so I've got some dwarfs here.
It's not interesting that we don't in this now have the building up the puzzle thing anyway. It's just a...
No, it advertises the Gateway set, which is a really good starter set. If you haven't seen our video about what the starter set does, and if it's for you, then check that out. We'll leave a link in the description. So I only got 3 cards from my pack.
Right, you're getting a few more from mine still.
You seem to have lots of cards.
It's working out well, isn't it, really? One of the cards we have is the Robin Hood card, which I think is...
That's a nice one. It's got a shimmer to it. It looks different to the usual kind
This is the foil.
Effect.
This has kind of got like a texture to it. It's kind of got a 2-tiered feel to it, which I've not felt before. I don't know if it's kind of got a shimmery kind of nature to it, which I think is interesting. But I do love the Robin Hood cards because they look like our dog. So that's obviously going in, and I have got a foil.
Yeah, you've done very well out of this,
they're yours,
haven't you? Thank you.
How many extras did you get?
For 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mine was the sneezy was the
your foil.
Lovely shiny foily one. Yeah.
And there's some locations in here. This is all very exciting. Right, so these are
into this.
These are the curated. This is what
I'm making an absolute hash up of getting into it, but and of course you get another booster at the back.
Oh, should we include that as well?
Might as well.
We have in the starter decks, obviously the normal rules, quick start rules. We all know the rules, and you get these. It's got a lore counter and a lore tracker.
Yeah, we're going to use our own. Yes, that we've had in troves and things like that.
That's the new one for Shimmering Skies.
Yeah, you get the nice dice now in the troves, which is really nice. So we'll be using those instead.
We also have these. I'm not sure if we're going to use these because we have the dice as well. But these are normal tokens, but they're really thick. and these come with the
Gateway
set.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really actually like these new thicker versions of them.
Chunkier.
Because these ones are
a bit sturdier. Yeah, they're a bit flimsy. So these have got a little bit more.
I'm not sure how much you can really tell there, but yeah, these are really thin compared to these. So I do like these.
But obviously, we'll probably just use the lovely dice sets that we have here. One I think was from Ursula's Return, which is this set here, and this one is from the latest trove, Shimmering Skies trove.
Right, should we do our last boosters
those out of the way
before we play this game? Let's see if you do any better with these. Wonder how many booster packs we've opened in the past.
Oh gosh, many a booster.
I have 2.
Duck for cover. I've got a tropical rainforest. I've not seen that location before.
I've got another foil for the racers. After.
Oh, that's very shiny.
I do like the fact there's so many races in it from Wreck-It Ralph, because I think that's a fantastic Disney film. And that's that and that.
You're just giving me 2?
You have 2.
Is that it?
There you go.
Oh, gosh.
Valuable contribution to...
I have not done well on this booster pack card adding situation, that's for sure. But
Right, actually, so we're going to shuffle these into our main deck. 18 additional cards.
It's a glorious hey.
This, as I said at the beginning, this could just throw my entire deck completely out of whack. Because these are carefully curated. So I have more cards in my deck than you do. So get into
more chance for ruining it or adding that little special touch. Who knows? No, I mean, I don't think you can ruin a deck, can you?
No, it's
not unless you purposely.
Only going to help. And I do like this new, so we're playing on the new playmat, which came with Shimmering Skies. And so the story of, if you don't know, of the latest one is that Ursula's been defeated in the last chapter, and now we're just partying. We're celebrating.
Having a party. Why not?
Ursula's been defeated. What can possibly be going wrong?
And I'm ready to play.
So we are drawing 7 to start. I'll touch on the rules as we play, but I'm sure if you're watching this, you already know how to play Lorcana. Obviously, Libby, if she's going first, want to go first?
Sure.
Doesn't get to draw an extra card, whereas I will at the start of my turn. Every turn we can...
I think I should let you go first because you've got enough fancy cards as it is.
Every turn we get to ink 1 card.
Right, I am going to use this as my inkwell. Let's put this one out to dry.
Okay. I get to draw because and this hasn't helped because I still have no playable cards, so I shall ink. I'm going to ink Earth Giant. Again, we don't know any of these cards, so if they have amazing skills and we haven't read them, it's because we don't know them. So I'm going to add Earth Giant to my inkwell, and I can't actually play any cards yet.
Oh. Right, so I mean I should have tapped this at the beginning, but that's back to normal. This one, ink has dried, so that one's come into play.
That's it.
And I can draw my card. So I will ink this one.
Yep.
I will use both of these inks actually to play Hypnotic Deduction. And this is an action card, so it will just discard after I've used it, but it allows me to draw 3 cards and then put 2 cards into my hand, from my hand into the top of my deck in any order. So
That's good. So it's a good way of getting kind of rid of stuff in your hand you can't play yet, delaying their use.
Exactly. So I need to get rid of 2. I will take that one and that one, and they'll go back on to the deck. And then, of course, I have nothing to battle, so
may as well questing. You're off the mark.
I'm up on to 1.
Okay, right, ready. Yep. I can't do a lot of that. I shall draw. So I'm going to ink him, which finally gives me 2. Inking those to bring out Maleficent, who comes in. Ooh. Yeah, she's all right. She's on the box, so
she must be good, right?
She's all
Okay. That's ready. All of this. Pick up my card. I will ink one of those. I will ink all 3 to dry Simba. So this one, during your turn, whenever the character banishes another character in a challenge, I get to draw a card.
Oh, okay.
So that will be good. But at the moment, he's still drying. I get to
have a look.
quest one more time.
You are a tenth of the way there. Okay, so ready, setting and drawing. And I have the cool card. I'm very much broadcasting what I have here.
Yeah, I mean, you are with your hands like this. I can sort of see everything. We normally play opposite from each other, which keeps things a little bit more secret squirrel.
Okay, so I'm going to ink Archimedes and spend 3, 1, 2, 3 to get Anna out. Anna is obviously uninkable. So, and when you play this character, each opponent chooses and exerts one of their ready characters. So here, unfortunately, they've got no one ready.
They're exerted.
So they're already exerted. So she's doing nothing. But hey ho, let's quest with Maleficent and get 2 Lorc.
Oh, so these 2 are ready and in play. This is all good to go. Picking up another card, and I know what it is because I saw it before. I will ink Dopey, another Simba, and a little John, having a little that uses all 4 of these. They're all drying. Rudy has done a bit of questing, made some use so could just
he's going to attack Maleficent, isn't he?
Yeah, okay. And they will wipe each other out because they're both 2/2s, so that is gone, which leaves Simba here. So that's one little quest lore from Simba.
Okay, ready. Anna's now in play. I'm drawing. Oh, got a shiny Anna.
It's very sparkly, Anna.
Yeah, you're really very much looking at what I have.
You're very much showing me your cards like this.
I do like the idea of Iago's Finders Keepers, but he is inkable. And right now I haven't got a lot of inkable options, so I'm going to play him for ink 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm getting out Robin Hood just because it's a cool card. But whenever this character quests, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an action card with cost 6 or less and play it for free.
Ooh, actions. But if you don't have an action,
but
so he's drying.
He's drying, yeah.
Okay.
He's only got 1 tackle, 1.
Oh.
I'm going to get some bodyguards out for him.
Yeah, you might need them. Right, so we're all in play. Let's reset all of this. And now I have a card that I don't know for a change. I'm running low on the old cards. We'll just say that. I am going to ink Pete, even though I don't really want to, but I do want to play both of these. So all 5 are going. 2 for Arthur to dry, and 3 for the Night Howler Rage, which is another action card here. It does let me draw a card, and also the chosen character gains Reckless during their next turn, which means that they can't quest and must challenge if able. So that is what's happening to Anna.
Oh, she's not very good at challenging.
So I'm going to take a punt and actually quest for 3.
Saucy.
Because I'm pretty sure you're going to end up coming back with some big numbers later on. I mean, they are now all vulnerable for attack, but especially you've got the old R-Hood out.
Ready, set. Obviously, Robin Hood's now in play and drawing. Okay. I'm going to ink Earth Giant, which gets me to 5. And I'm going to spend all 5 to get 2 racers out.
Oh, 2 racers.
Just because I like the idea of all the racers. This one has Rush, so this character can challenge this turn. So let's try and remove somebody.
Gosh.
Anna's going to challenge Little John because he does no damage.
He doesn't.
So she's issuing 1 damage to Little John.
Okay, so he's now on 3.
And because she has rush, she has to challenge. She can't quest, so she may as well challenge as well for 2. Let's give you back
just 1.
Your reckless. You get that back. So it's taking Little John down to 1. And we have Robin Hood, which I think is going to be a cool card, because Robin Hood is generally always a cool card. So whenever this character quests, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal an action card, specifically an action card, which costs 6 or less, and play it for free.
Ooh.
But I lose all the other cards. They're going to discard.
Right.
So he's going to quest because he quests for 2. And let's just see what happens with this.
Yeah, I mean, 2 quests is.
2 quests is good. And I get to have how many cards? 4.
4.
And I can choose 1 action card.
And let's hope there's not a quest in there.
If there's no action cards in here, I'm not doing anything. 1, not an action card, not an action card. No. Oh, this hasn't paid off. Oh well.
And then you see some awesome cards that would have come up in your deck. Just
that's where we're at. Okay.
Vanish. You're all done?
I am all done.
Okie dokie. So that's that settled. These 3 are... Little John's just about
just hanging in there.
Just hanging in there. Arthur's going to join them. I'll pull a card. I don't have a huge amount of choice, so I will ink that one, but it won't be used this turn, just in case it's useful later. Although maybe I could have done with the cards in hand, but and that brings Ed into play. I couldn't have inked him even if I wanted to, but look at that 3 lore on the side. So that one is drying. I think both Simbas are going to attack Robin Hood for 4.
Oh.
And then he will be gone. And because I've done with both of those, I get to pick up 2 cards.
Well, technically, he's done 2 damage because you've attacked twice, haven't you, to defeat him? So he's done damage to each.
Okay, they can each have a 3. Do you know what? I'm just going to quest with both of these 2 for another 3, which takes me up to 9, almost halfway.
Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm ready, setting and drawing. Obviously, Taffeta is back in play. Well, she's in play for the first time. Once I would say, because of my added extra cards, I'm not having a lot of inkable cards here. So, interested to know, let me know in the comments what you think is the sweet spot of how much ink you need. Because I always just ink every turn, but it gets to the point where it's like...
No, I stop at a certain point because I think you want the cards more than you're going to need to get something hefty out, unless I kind of end up saving for the heftiest thing that's come up in my hand. It's just normally some like sort of 5, 6 or something like that.
Well, I'm not going to ink this turn because I can't really. So 1, 2, 3, I'm going to get out Minnie Mouse. And she's got, whenever this character or one of your characters named Mickey Mouse challenges another character to gain a lore.
Oh.
I don't know how many Mickey Mouses I have in here. But
hopefully you find one, right?
Yeah, so she's drying. Anna is going to finish off Little John.
Oh, poor John.
And he does no damage still, so she's still fine.
Yeah.
You are going to attack Arthur. Because Ed is drying.
Ed is still drying.
So,
yes.
Yeah, you'll do 2 damage and kill
Arthur. I've only managed to gain...
And then Taffeta, who is my favourite racer in Wreck-It Ralph, by the way, is going to quest for 2 because I feel I just need to keep...
What quest are you on?
I'm on 6.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I'm just sad Robin Hood died so quickly.
Is that your do?
That's me done.
Okay, so the Simbas, pair of Simbas.
A duo of Simbas.
Yeah.
And Ed is now in play.
Ed is now in play. All of that is refreshed. And I probably, yeah, unless I find something I particularly want, I think I am okay at 6 ink. I mean, I might as well pop one out to dry. And he's quite good at singing songs. Singing the songs. When he comes into play, that is. So, each of the Simbas, I think, are going to have to try to attack your little racers, aren't they?
Oh, this is not going to go well.
2 and 2. So both racers are gone.
And yet your Simbas are still hanging in there.
Down to 1 each. So they are used up. And because I attacked with both the Simbas, I get to pick up cards. Which is, I really appreciate that about Simba.
That's helping you out.
Yeah, it really is. And
what's
then...
Ed up to?
Well, I mean, guess what Ed's up to.
He's clearly going to be questing the three lore there.
He
so
is.
You are.
I'm now on 12.
Right. Okay, ready. Minnie's in play. Anna's there and I'm drawing. Okay. I still have an inking problem in that I can't ink any of the characters in my hand. So I'm going to play 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get you out again. And she's got Rush. This character can challenge the turn they're played on. So she's going to finish off one of the Simbas. Simba does 2 damage. And that leaves her 2 on a shield. I should be using my ones, really. There we go. I'm going to quest with Minnie. And then I think Anna's really going to have to challenge Simba. Doesn't seem in character for her, really. But she'll wipe out Simba with 1 damage. And he issues 2 damage, which means she's still alive. But only just.
Right, so let's have a little tidy up of all of this. We're back in. I mean, thanks to Simba, I've really managed to claw back some cards. It just, they all seem to be... I did a really bad job at shuffling.
Right now,
So...
if anything, the drawing extra cards has hindered me because the Anna I cannot ink, and I have 2 Annas in hand, so this is hurting me right now.
Okay, I don't think I need to ink again at the moment.
Wish I had this option.
So I am going to pop that one and that one out, which uses everything I have.
He's the mime from Tangled, which I love the fact he's in the game.
He's good at songs.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
He's got a dream. He's got a dream.
And I think...
Probably questing right now.
I mean, 5 is 10.
It's going to take you nearly there.
It is 5.
It's going to get to the point where I can't catch up.
Because that would take me all the way to 17.
Realistically, I'm not going to be able to catch up.
I mean, you probably can wipe some of this stuff out, but I'd be so close that I could get it with these coming up on the next round anyway. So let's just do that. Let's quest. I'm at 17.
I fear it's a losing battle here, but these are now obviously back. I have someone now I can finally ink, but I don't want to because I'm liking the racers. So this probably isn't the best play, but I'm going to play out another racer for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just for a bit of dignity,
right?
I'm just going to quest for 3 of them.
Okay, just because
I want to have more
the
than
final score, not to look too
bad.
bad.
So I'm going to quest for 3, which takes me to 11 lore, just because 11 sounds a lot less painful than 8.
Right. Okay.
And I don't think I can stop you. So
well, and now you've made my final. I mean, I know it stops at 20 no matter what, but now you've made my final score. You know,
much more impressive.
Yeah. You really liked having Robin Hood.
I did like having Robin Hood.
And it was a special fancy Robin Hood.
It was a nice Robin Hood.
And so I feel like I should end the game
just by playing
Robin Hood. Just because why not?
And you're going to quest for 1 million.
I mean, he's just sat there inking. Oh, he does something. Do you want to tell everyone what he does?
Well, this Robin Hood, when you play this character, if an opponent has a damaged character in play, game on lore. I can see why you played this and making me read it just rub salt in the wound because obviously
I don't know what you mean. I hadn't even read it. Right, so that takes me to 18. That's excellent, isn't it? I've used those 2. I haven't even done anything with these. I mean, I don't even need to, do I?
You just need to quest.
So should I just quest with all of these?
I think just quest with that one and then leave the rest. It's fine. Just quest.
Just leave the rest?
Yeah, I think quest with that for 1 lore. You're on 19.
That'll take me to 19.
That's a good place to stop.
No. I mean, I don't even need to quest with them all. But if I did, then 8 there.
Yeah.
And I only need 2.
Take you to 26.
It kind of makes me want to feel like, is there people that I could take out as well and then leave you there?
That's just a rude way to win. Okay, so you've won. What is your thoughts on Shimmering Skies?
I feel like I should have shuffled my deck an awful lot better than I did because I've seen many of the same card in my hand, which is so almost everything that I inked I had multiples of, so it didn't matter. So at one point I had 3 Simbas in my hand. You know, I had 2 or 3 or something else. I mean, we can see I've got several of the mime. Oh, there's another one of the mime. There's 3 of these here. So, I mean, very bad shuffling. So I think in terms of impressions, I might have to do a better job at shuffling. But I mean, I obviously enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah, because you won so much.
Yes.
Interesting, no locations came up.
No, I know there is at least one in here.
I just checked.
We added one from the other set.
I do have a location. I've got the library. I've got 2 of the library from Beauty and the Beast.
Well, I gave you some locations from the packs that we opened.
So yeah, no locations.
I don't know whether any locations came in the set, but I think they absolutely did actually, because I've got several of these tropical rainforests. So
I did have some Mickeys. There are some Mickeys in the deck to play off the minis. So you could have done that
with
this card. You know, building a deck on one card is not the best plan, as we've discovered in my Goofy deck. But you could have a lot of Mickey and Minnie variants because I had 2 Mickeys. So if you play
and if you're playing with different sets and you're building a deck around the Ruby, then
you can have a lot of Mickeys in play, and every one of those is getting an extra lore. So for some of these, you're going to get 3 lore. Both of these, they're quite cheap to play or mid-game playable. So you can build a deck around this Dancer Mini. But yeah, I'm enjoying all the races. I do like the idea of getting all of those out in play. Shame I didn't get Vanellope out.
Yeah, and they always have quite good shield, don't they?
They've got high defense.
That was that's
but very few action cards actually. So with the cards I had, where I could play an action card. For the Robin Hood, wasn't a lot of action cards able to play. But yeah,
well, I had a couple that I did play. So quite a bit of a difference between the 2 of them. Which
it quickly went wrong for me when I wasn't able to build up higher. I had a lot of uninkable cards. 3 in my hand.
Yeah, although you had inked sort of 5-ish, and I think that's normally quite a nice.
But I couldn't play multiple cards out in turn, so I was falling behind quite quickly. But yeah, I always enjoy Lorcana. And as with all of the decks, all of the cards, the card art is lovely. I know people who just collect Lorcana for the card art because it always looks so consistent and lovely. Which is why I really love Lorcana over ones like the Star Wars.
I mean, the characters that we know and love, and I think they do well to make the characters do something that makes sense for them as well. So, yeah.
So that has been our playthrough of Completely Blind, never seen these cards before. Shimmering Skies, obviously we're going to play a lot more and we'll get to know the synergies between the different cards. But do let us know in the comments below, have you been playing, the new chapter for Lorcana? Are you going to invest in it? Are you going to add these cards to your deck? Going to get the trove and get loads of boosters, or are you just going to focus on a few boosters? Do let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget that this month we are celebrating Disney. We've got a lot of Disney videos coming up for both Lorcana and for Villainous. So if that's your kind of thing, make sure you are subscribed. There's a good place to buy some Lorcana.
Well, I think that your friendly local game store is a great place, and for us, of course, in the southeast of England, ours is Chaos Cards, and as usual, we do have a discount code in the description, so if you are buying from them online, you can pop that discount in. You can put the disco in.
I'd use a code instead.
Yeah.
In the description, and save some money at checkout. Chaos Cards, obviously, fantastic range of Lorcana stuff. You can buy individual cards there. So it's a good place to shop if you are.
Yes, definitely is. We've seen several of the sort of higher pricey ones, or even some cheap ones where you just want a certain character, like Stitch or something. So great options.
A good way of bumping up totals in your basket to get to qualifying discount amounts. So a good way of doing that, or qualifying free delivery.
Exactly.
But as always, thanks so much for watching.
We'll see you next time. Bye.